Hey y'all, well everybody knows that rural America, from whence I hail, is hardcore MAGA country, and Donald Trump has consistently shown his gratitude for their support by unapologetically making their lives worse at every possible opportunity. First, there was the buh, which further lined the pockets of America's billionaire boss hogs at the expense of your Mayma's health care. And now, as his tariffs ravage American agriculture, he's sending $20 billion to Argentina, who are actively undercutting our soybean and beef industries. And why is he doing that? Well, some say it's because Argentina has their own kind of MAGA thing going on, which weirdly is failing miserably. So Team Trump feels like they have to bail them out, otherwise the rest of the world might start thinking that the MAGA approach to governance is really fucking stupid and ruins everything. And then others say that Trump is just doing this because the Argentina president told him he's the shit and once gave his boyfriend a kick-ass chainsaw present. Either way. But if you're an America First Trump-loving farmer, like, how do you justify that? So, well, I think I heard somewhere that Argentina is one of the whiter of the Mexican countries. Plus, they did the right thing after World War II, so I can live with it. But hold on, that's not all, y'all. There's more, all right? The government shutdown rages on, and it was just announced that food stamps are going to be suspended until it comes to an end. My very rural home county in Tennessee went almost 85% for Trump, and nearly a quarter of the people there are on food stamps. And I already know what a lot of them are thinking. They're like, well, hold on now. I ain't no lazy welfare queen. I need my food stamps. They can't do this to me. Yeah, well, ask all those Latino Trump voters how that logic works out for you. And make no mistake, the Republicans could end this right now if they wanted to, with just a couple minor concessions to the Democrats. And they're like, aha, I knew the Democrats were behind this. What are they demanding? Taxpayer-funded middle school wienerectomies? Like, no, they're trying to stop the Republicans from making your health care even more expensive. Oh, well, I'm sure they're being real smarmy about it. Right, and while his party takes food off your plate just in time for the holidays, what is dear leader up to? Well, he's spending nearly $250 million on a gilded monstrosity of a ballroom for the White House, which will be attended exclusively by people who wouldn't piss on you if you were on fire. Our own fat, dumb Nero, fiddle farting around while Rome, Georgia burns. And I want to know, where's the outrage, y'all? We love outrage, don't we? Where is it? I'm starting to think it's never going to come, or if it does, it won't be aimed in the right direction anyway. I have this image in my mind of the personification of rural America, seated atop a rusting tractor, giggling at an AI video of King Trump in a fighter jet, raining poop on liberal protesters, while all around hospitals close and crops rot. And there he'll sit, enraptured by the sheer number of libs owned, blissfully unaware of his own decay until it's too late. And even then, when the end finally comes, with his last shuddering breath, the husk of rural America will utter its dying words, Nancy Pelosi, you bitch. It's a damn shame. All right, YouTube, back with more in just a second, but I wanted to pop out and let you know that this week's Righteous Truth Bombs are once again brought to you by the good folks at Private Internet Access, the world's most trusted VPN provider with over 30 million downloads. Listen, if you're like me, you probably had the thought, I think I've about finished Netflix. Yeah, maybe America's version of Netflix. Other countries got their whole own versions. And now PIA's VPNs can make it appear as though you're logging on from any of those countries in the world so you can access their Netflix catalog. Pretty cool, right? But there's a lot of other reasons to have a VPN too. Now is not the time to be out here in these digital streets all willy-nilly, all right? The government's becoming more draconian and invasive by the day. You got scammers popping up every which way. Every other person you meet's a hacker, it seems like. You got to take care of yourself. And PIA's VPNs hide your IP address and encrypt your internet connection, thus shielding you from the prying eyes of these scurrilous vagabonds out here in the internet world, all right? Their VPNs are available across all platforms, and now you can use one PIA account to safeguard all your devices, every single one, tablet, phone, laptop, whatever you got, they got PIA has got you covered. So if you like the sound of that, you click the link in the description below. You can try PIA today for 83% off and 4 months free, 4 whole months free as a bird. How about that? Signing up always includes 24/7 customer support and a 30-day money-back guarantee. And finally, if you're thinking, oh, I'm just an old papaw, I don't know about tech stuff, that sounds complicated. Look, there's the app, there's the button. You push the button, and that's it. It's on, just like that. It's working. It couldn't be easier. So try Private Internet Access today. All right, YouTube, and we're back. Now, I just want people in rural America to just ask for some answers. Ask these people, ask Trump and JD and all them. JD, our own personal champion, came from the muck and the mud of rural America. Didn't he? Ask him, why, where's all these promises they made? Why are they not keeping them? Where's the jobs, right? You ask them, they're like, oh, I see what happened here. You guys thought that we said we'd bring you a bunch of jobs. No, sorry. No, what we meant was we're going to treat you like a bunch of Jobs. you know, Job, but like in the Bible, Job's, you know, which is to say, like, we will gleefully allow you to suffer because we're totally assured of the fact that you're too stupid to ever hold us accountable for it. Like, that's what we meant. Sorry, I thought that was clear. That's, you know, our fault. But anyway, yeah, we hate you. You know, but you can at least ask the question, make them give the answer. I don't understand, I'll never understand why this stuff tips the scales the way that it does. These are the things that actually affect you as a person. This is what they call kitchen table issues, right? That's what people are supposed to really care about. But yet, people in my hometown, man, vote to chop their own kitchen table off at the legs as long as it screws over some barista with purple hair who has a blog in fucking San Francisco or whatever. I don't understand. Like, what are you so worried about? That you're willing to overlook these things that affect you and your family personally. Like, what are you scared of? You afraid, like, you want to stick it to the trans frog people? You afraid the trans frog costume people are gonna what? Infiltrate buck snort? Is that what you think is gonna happen? Because I promise you, they ain't coming there. It don't matter what happens. I don't care if they take over the whole damn rest of the world. They ain't coming to buck snort. They'd rather go to fucking Mars. You know, it's just shit that's happening in the cities. Why do you even give a damn what's happening in the city? Why is, like, what's happening in the cities worth ruining your own life at home? You don't go there. They don't come to you. They're all fucking Sodom and Gomorrah hellholes, ain't they? Like, why? How does this arithmetic work in their heads? But then I get so confused about it, I want to scream. But then I think, you know, that's not how any of this really works, because that's not how any of this appears to them. It doesn't matter how this goes or what happens. They're just going to blame the Democrats for it anyway, which I already alluded to. But they don't know that they're being fucked over by the people that they support. They don't see that somehow, and I guess they perhaps never will. And that's pretty upsetting and alarming. I don't know what it's going to take. I do think maybe, I want to say that maybe if things fall apart too much in towns like mine, that maybe they'll start to wake up. But I mean, dude, the goddamn Dairy Queen and the Rite Aid just closed. The hospital's been closed. I'm sure the grocery stores and the nursing home are next. There's going to be literally nothing left, and doesn't seem like much is changing there so far. So, you know, fingers crossed, I guess. But anyway, yeah, I'm sure he's got y'all next on the list to take care of. I'm sure things will turn around. Toot sweet. Just hang in there. Okay, thank you guys for watching. I appreciate it. Put these things up here for you. This is my stand-up special, Trash Daddy. You should watch that. Also, you can subscribe to the channel. You see all these videos, cooking videos, stand-up clips, podcasts, whatnot. And importantly to me, the other one is TraeCrowder.com. One of these here. It's my website where I have tour dates listed. I'm a touring stand-up comedian. Check it out. If I'm coming near you, get a ticket, come see me. It's a good time. Nice distraction. We commiserate together. It's fun. Either way, though, if you keep watching these, I'll keep pumping them out, I reckon. I love you like chicken. Hang in there, everybody. See you. Bye.